Yes. Tape's on.
This recessed portion of the December 16, 2025 regular meeting is being held in conformance with the Sunshine Law. Notice of time, date, and place has been furnished to the Bergen Record. Notice has also been posted on the bulletin board of the Administration Building. The clerk kindly take the roll.
Mayor Giordano.
Here.
Mr. Brennick.
Here.
Ms. Terracola Drake. Here. Mr. Martinello.
Here.
Mr. Raimondo.
Here.
Mr. Ritchie.
Here.
Mrs. Weber.
Here.
Consent resolutions and resolutions of the governing body.
Be it resolved that the following resolutions herewith listed by consent, having been considered by the governing body of the Borough of Waldwick, are hereby passed and approved. 2025-327, approval of consent. 2025-328, approval of minutes, regular and closed session meeting of December 16, 2025. 2025-329, appointment of Police Sergeant Christopher Crone. 2025-330, appointment of Police Lieutenant Kyle Moore. 2025-331, appointment of Chief of Police Troy Seifert. 2025-332, authorized execution of settlement agreement. 2025-333, approval of budget appropriation transfers. And 2025-334, approval of vouchers.
Do you have a motion and a second to accept? Motion by Joe, second by Michelle. Anyone have a question? On these appointments of our new police chief, lieutenant, and sergeant, this was all held at our last meeting on December 16th. Tonight we are just putting it on the consent agenda. Clerk, please take the roll.
Mr. Brennick?
Yes.
Ms. Sarah Drake?
Yes.
Mr. Martinello?
Yes.
Mr. Raimondo?
Yes.
Mr. Ritchie?
Yes.
Mrs. Weber?
Yes.
Tonight I am honored on behalf of the Town Council to honor a dedicated and devoted member of the Waldwick Fire Department who celebrated 50 years of service to the fire department in our community in 2025, Joe Orvitz. Joe Orvitz joined the Waldwick Fire Department in the Junior Fire Brigade in 1972. He became a member of the fire department in 1975. From 1975 to 1990, Joe held the ranks of second and first lieutenant, second and first captain, second and first assistant chief, and in 1991, chief of the department. Joe was also deputy municipal fire coordinator, department trustee, a member of the Waldwick Fire Department Exempt Association, and a life member of the State Association. Joe did not stop with just serving as a firefighter, giving back to his borough. He was a two-term councilman, a two-term member of the Planning Board, executive director of the Environmental Committee, and in 2024, Joe joined the Waldwick Volunteer Ambulance Corps as a driver. Joe always said what was on his mind. It might not have been the right thing, but he always said what was on his mind. And he only did that because he had a love and a care for what he believed in, and that is a good trait of any individual. As I said before, when I honor any firefighter for their 50 years of service, a firefighter's heart is the heart of compassion. It is a heart of giving. A heart wants to save lives. It is a heart with a yearning to produce meaningful acts on behalf of society. A firefighter's heart fills itself with raw courage at a very moment when courage is mostly needed. A heart will make ultimate sacrifices to do the right thing. A heart that accepts the burden of an entire community in its worst moment. A heart that says, yes, I will take your burden on my shoulder. I will, in all humanity, be your hero. A heart is willing to place his or her body in incredible physical demands so that they can protect their neighbors. A heart will always beat for others and will never stop caring for those who are in need. Joe is that type of firefighter, with a heart that cares, understands, protects, sacrifices, and loves. Joe, on behalf of the town council, a proud mayor, and most importantly a friend, I'd like to present you with this plaque and read it before you accept it. Honoring 50 years of service, 1975 to 2005, firefighter Joseph Orvitz. Thank you for your loyal and dedicated service to the Waldwick Fire Department and to the Borough of Waldwick. Firefighters save more than homes. They save hearts, memories, and dreams. Never forget the difference you make every day. You are greatly appreciated by all of us in Waldwick. Joe, thank you very much for your 50 years of service, and we know we're never going to get rid of you, and you'll always be here forever. And I'd like for Joe to come up with his wife and his son, who is here, to accept this plaque. Thank you. You want to say something? No words. First time Joe is lost for words. That's good. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Tonight we say goodbye to Councilwoman Michelle Weber and Councilman Mark Raimondo, who has served on the Waldwick Council. I would like to personally thank you, Michelle and Mark, for your dedicated and tireless service to the Borough of Waldwick and all the residents as chairpersons. You have done an outstanding job. You have been a great asset to all of us, and especially to me, more than you'll ever know. You always listened very attentively, spoke your mind, and always questioned things, as you should. Whenever asked to do something or to represent me at an event, you never said no. You just did what you were asked to do. You truly dedicated yourselves to our residents and volunteered countless hours on business of the borough, and you truly enjoyed doing it. I always remember you coming with me to a lot of the grand openings and a lot of events, and I think you were more excited than the people that were having the grand opening. Your agenda was Waldwick, and to make Waldwick the best it can be. You truly have a great love for Waldwick, and Waldwick is a better community for having you both as a council person. It was once said, some people come into your lives and leave footprints on your heart, and you never, ever are the same. Thank you, Michelle and Mark, for being part of all our lives. We are all better people and a better community for knowing you and having you represent us. Please accept these plaques and a thank you from a very proud mayor, council, and the community. I want to thank you very much for your time served, and I know we're not getting rid of you because you'll be in the audience. So if you'd like to come up and please accept your plaques. Don't fall the floor. Would you like to say a few words?
I'll let Michelle go first.
Before they say a few words, our Citizen of the Year is not here with us tonight. The Citizen of the Year and the family they had the flu and they didn't want to come out. So at our next meeting, like we've done in the past, when someone could not make it, we will honor that person.
Good evening, Mayor, Council colleagues, Borough Administrator, Department heads, employees, and residents of Waldwick. Serving on the Waldwick Borough Council has been a true honor. I am grateful for the opportunity to serve our community. I want to begin by thanking my family. Public service asks a great deal of people who stand behind you. The late nights, the long meetings, and the constant conversations that come with the responsibility. To my husband and my children, thank you for your patience, support, and encouragement. I also want to thank my fellow council members, past and present. While we do not always agree, we shared a commitment to doing what we believed was the best for Waldwick. Respectful debate is essential to good government, and I am proud of the work we accomplished together. To our borough employees and department heads, thank you for the work you do every day to keep Waldwick running. Much of the dedication happens behind the scenes, and it truly matters. To the residents of Waldwick, thank you for your trust, your engagement, and your willingness to speak up. Whether you supported me, challenged me, or simply stopped me in passing to share a concern, those conversations shaped my service and kept me grounded in who I serve. As my term comes to close, I want to congratulate our incoming councilwomen-elect. I wish you clarity, confidence, and success as you begin important work. While I may be stepping away from the seat, I am not stepping away from this community. Waldwick is my home. Titles may change, but my responsibility to this community does not. Thank you for the privilege of serving.
Good evening, Waldwick friends and neighbors, council members. Growing up, my father gave me very sound advice. Remember to give back to the community that has given you so much, as it helps build your character and drive success. That advice has served me well, both personally and professionally. Tonight is truly an honor to stand before you, not only as an outgoing council president, but as a fellow resident who loves the community as deeply as you do. I would like to take a moment to thank those who supported me through my journey over the past 2 years of service on this council. To our administrative staff, who are always there to guide me and help answer questions about conducting ourselves properly in the public forum. Tatiana, Kelly, and Melissa were a constant guiding light, keeping us informed and up to date so we could serve Waldwick effectively. Colleen was a beacon of clarity in all financial matters, providing accurate and concise information that allowed us to make the right decisions for our borough. To Andy, Joe, and Michelle, my fellow council members, thank you for your guidance and advice, and always putting what's best for Waldwick first. I consider you not only valued colleagues, but true friends. I look forward to Joe and Andy continuing to prioritize our residents in the years ahead. To our mayor, Tom Giordano, you consistently put Waldwick first, never your own personal interests, and I am proud to call you my friend. You showed up for every organization that represents our town and always took the time to understand and support their needs. I would also like to especially thank my wife, Kelly. Her patience, encouragement, and unwavering support throughout this term made everything I do possible. Public service requires sacrifice, not just from those who serve, but from the families as well. And I am deeply grateful for her understanding and support every step of the way. Most importantly, I want to thank the residents of Waldwick. Your trust, encouragement, and engagement have meant more to me than I can ever express. Whether it was a conversation at a community event, a message with concerns or ideas, or simply a kind word of support, you reminded me every day who we serve and why this work matters. It has been an absolute privilege to represent you. Serving Waldwick has been one of the greatest privileges of my life. Over the past few years, we have worked together to strengthen our borough, focusing on smart redevelopment, fiscal responsibility, sustainability, and public safety. As a lifelong volunteer, I have always believed in showing up, not just for meetings, but for cleanups, community events, and the causes that matter most to our residents. You've seen me there, not for the spotlight, but because service is at the heart of who I am. Ronald Reagan once said, government's first duty is to protect the people, not run their lives. This past campaign was not about politics, it was about people. I wish Angela and Courtney the very best as they represent Waldwick in this next chapter. I believe in Waldwick, I believe in our potential, and I believe that when we work together, we can achieve great things and continue building a stronger, more vibrant future for Waldwick, the light in the woods. Thank you. Have a great night.
Do I have a motion to adjourn? We have a motion by Michelle, second by Mark. All in favor? All those opposed? We'll take a 2-minute break, and then we'll begin our 2026 first meeting for the year.